right, y'all, we are here and we are live. What is good, everybody? Thank you yet again for tuning into the channel. I'm your boy Zaya, back again. Social media platforms are on the screen, so be sure to follow me on any one of those. And this is a requested video, man. A few of you guys were asking my opinion on some of these upcoming releases that are set to release in the next few months. And there were a few that you guys sent, and all I did was just kind of grab pictures of the ones you guys were asking about, and I figured I'd put it all in one video, so hopefully you guys can enjoy that content. Before I do that, I want to say today is what, Tuesday, January 29th. We are what, 4 days out from SneakerCon Fort Lauderdale. This Saturday, SneakerCon is coming back to the Florida area. It's been a while. I want to say it's been what, 2 years since SneakerCon was here, which kind of sucks, you know, because a lot of these sneaker cons I've had to travel, and the travel is not easy, man. We're talking about 15 to 20 hours sometimes for some of these events, and that's just going. That's not even calculating coming back. So for the last 2 years, I've been doing a lot of traveling to other sneaker cons, and you know, I'm just happy it's back in my city, man, or back in my state. I am still 2.5 hours away, but let's be honest, 2.5 hours compared to 15-20 hours, it's a huge difference. So I'm looking forward to that. That's happening this Saturday. I got some personal stuff that I'm going to take out my collection in hopes to get some funds to then turn around and maybe replace some items. And then I got a bunch of stuff that I actually have for sale, just a lot of miscellaneous stuff that has kind of you know, spilled over from event to event to event, and not necessarily bad stuff, you know, but every, you know, when a person sees a sneaker, they have to have that connection with the sneaker, especially if they're buying for personal use. So these are just sneakers that just haven't had their connection yet. So you never know, man. SneakerCon Florida, maybe someone out there sees something that they like and they'll purchase it. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to secure a table because this was super last minute. The homie Big Deals reached out to me. He wanted to go. By the time he reached out to me, tables were pretty much gone. So we will be taking our chances in the trading pit. Me, the homie Big Deals, I believe King Kenny 123 will be out there in the trading pit with us. Dro Kicks, my homie, will be out there, but I believe he has a table, and the homie Magic City Souls will be out there as well. He has a table. Hoping to link up with folks like Big A. I haven't seen Big A in a while. He's doing really well with business, so I'm looking forward to seeing him and seeing a lot of the other people that I get to see at SneakerCon, man. SneakerCon's like a little, you know, how would you call it? Prom for me. You know what I'm saying? Like first day of school type feel. Like, you know, these are all people that I talk to and I could text and stuff like that, but it's always good to see people in person, you know what I'm saying? And just see how everybody's doing. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. SneakerCon Fort Lauderdale going down this Saturday. Make sure that you are in attendance. If you could go and support all these other little fucking shows that be in Florida, man, take your ass out to SneakerCon, man. This is the big one. This is the prom. This is the dance. You know what I'm saying? This is the one, man. This is the one where there's thousands of people versus some of these little shows. And it's no offense, I'm not trying to take shots at none of the little shows, but you know, let's be honest, man. If you really want to make money and you really want to get the traffic, SneakerCon is where you're going. So shout out to that, man. Looking forward to getting out there. Now, like I said, requested video. This was a video that a few people had asked about some shoes that are upcoming, and they wanted my opinion, and you know, too easy to do. Make some content for you guys and give you my opinion on specific sneakers. That's not hard at all. Before I do that though, I want to show you guys a sample that I scooped up. This is an Air Max Penny One. I scooped this up. Really nice, really clean. I actually scooped up 2 pairs. The homie Seattle Steve did not hesitate. He scooped up one of the pairs, and now this pair is the last pair that I have. So really clean. I'm not 100% sure on what the difference was between this and the released version. Now this is a sample of an actual released version. This is not like a look-see sample or anything like that. So definitely clean, definitely tough. When I was kind of happy because when I seen this, I was like, damn, man, these are fucking fly, man. I wish, you know, I wish they were my size. And then I found out that it was an actual release. So there is an 11.5 out there in the world that is calling my name. The problem is that this is not a shoe that looks right on my feet, man. I don't know, and that's probably why I've never had any of these in my collection at all, man. They just, I don't know, they just fit kind of weird to my foot. But needless to say, man, I have seen people that rock these and make these look fucking fire. So sample version available on the website is in the description below, so definitely check it out if you're interested. And with that being said, let's go ahead and touch on some of these upcoming releases. First off, we're going to start off with the Nike Air Max 98. I'm not 100% sure if this has any sort of nickname attached to it, but it's really clean, really nice. And that's coming from a person that you already know, man. I'm not a denim person. I don't like denim. Denim's not my thing. There have been countless denim shoes that I've had in my possession, and I always tend to get rid of them quick because denim just ain't me, man. I'm a person that rocks a lot of shorts, a lot of sweatpants, a lot of track pants. You rarely see me with any sort of denim on. The one good thing about this one is that it's broken up very well, so that you got a gum sole, you got a black and gum outsole. Yeah, you get that jean material, but then you get the really light material on top, which is good. And then you got those hits of gum as far as where the eye stay is and where the Air Max logo is on the tongue. That's really clean, really tough. I like it, man. These, I don't know, man. I think these are ones that I could possibly pull off. Now, one thing I'll tell you that I don't like 100% is the inner guts. You see, it's how it's that white, but it's like that type of white material. I'm not sure how to call it. It's almost like a cloth, a white cloth material that gets really dirty with you putting your foot in and out the shoe, man. And I should know because I have a pair somewhere. Oh yeah, I got a pair up there that they have the same type of inner guts to Air Max 95, and those shits are super dirty on the inside. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, my socks are clean, bro. Like, how the hell is this shit so dirty on the inside? And it's just the nature of the material, man. It just gets dirty. But these are really clean, really dope, man. And I could see myself rocking these. These are set to release February 2nd, which ironically is SneakerCon Saturday. So I'm sure there'll be people out there at SneakerCon trying to flip these, man. The retail price is $180. Ugh. So I'm not sure how much more motherfuckers want someone to pay for these. I don't know. I don't really fuck with like Air Max 98s. I'm more like an Air Max 1, Air Max 95, along those lines. I'm not really a 98 person. I don't think I have any 98s in my collection, but needless to say, this is a clean version, man. So if I could get it like maybe sometime down the line for the low, you know, I really wouldn't want to pay 180 for these. You know, I could see myself paying like 120, 110. So this is definitely something that I might have to wait till it hits Nike clearance. If I can even get anything from Nike clearance. Nike clearance has been fucking drier than fucking virgin pussy lately. Next up is the Air Jordan 13. The colorway is being said atmosphere gray, white university, red black, although I don't see any red or black on the shoe. Well, I see the black, I don't see the red. But yeah, man, these are set to release March 30th with a retail price of $190, and you know, quite frankly, is this not a poor man's Flint 13? This is horrible. Well, it's not necessarily horrible. Let me stop. Let me backtrack. I'm doing too much. But yeah, it ain't for me, man. It's a Flint 13, man. It's a Flint 13 with that actual upper just changed. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that, man. For that, just bring out more Flints. Bring out the Flints again. You know, it ain't like Jordan Brand hasn't done that in the past where they've put out a shoe and then retroed it really quickly. But this one I'm definitely not feeling. This is definitely not a cop. This wouldn't even be a cop if this showed up at the clearance store, man. This is just something that to me is just, there used to be a word. Oh, there we go. OG Edwin used to say sneakers like this are just fillers. You know, they're just fillers in your collection. They don't really have no true meaning and nothing behind them. They're sort of like what you wear when you don't want to wear your exclusive shit. But yeah, definitely not for me. I'm definitely passing on those. Definitely not something that I'd be interested at all. Next up is Air Jordan 4. Colorway is Silt Red, Black, Phantom, and Vault. At first, I was a bit confused because I wasn't seeing where the fucking Vault was at, but I finally caught where it's at. Release date is February 22nd with a retail price of $190. I'm not sure I'd want to pay $190 for these, mainly because of that toe box. That toe box reminds me of the Jordan 11s that released for the ladies. That it was, what was it called, the Stingray, that it had like that stingray-ish material in the front. Like, I'm not too fond of that. That looks like what you call sandpaper. It almost looks like sandpaper on the front of it. And these, I'm not sure if these have a nickname either. Again, these were pictures that you guys sent me, and I figured that I would just kind of go over it, but I didn't really do any research on any of these. Don't get me wrong, there's one shoe that you guys sent me that I tried to do research, but there is really no information out right now, so I'll have to keep an eye on it. But these other ones you guys sent me weren't shoes that were like, holy shit, I gotta stop what I'm doing to get. Now remember, I'm a person that, you know, I don't really live off the release calendar. I'm not really paying attention to the release calendar unless it's something that's flippable. And I know that in the sneaker culture right now, people are kind of going in on resellers. Maybe that'll be something that I touch on in another video, because I don't want to hold you guys too much in this one. But I am for resellers, man. I am a reseller myself. Although I'm not out here trying to pay rent off reselling, I definitely use the tactics of reselling to keep on building my collection and to help get other things, man. You know, sneakers are expensive. Clothing, sneakers, fashion, all that shit's expensive, man. And you know, to keep on putting money into it, sometimes you need help with that. And I'm definitely a person that will take all the help that I can. So if I have a shoe, I'm always down to trade if it's something that I want to get rid of. And if it's something that I could sell to make money to get something else in my collection, I'm always going to do it. So this Jordan 4, it's got that upper that reminds me of the Dunk, the Uncles. I don't know, it just had like a little uncle feel on the top. I'm not sure if that's pink though on the top. It's saying Silk Red, so I'm assuming that that's more like a reddish than it is a pinkish. But that toe box is kind of weird. And then they had Vault in the actual what you call it, in the colorway, and it's only on the bottom. It's only on the bottom and supposedly on the Air Jordan on the back of the tongue. So it's all right, man. The Jordan 4, the Jordan 4 itself is a dope silhouette, and it's a silhouette that I would always take a chance on. So I would definitely take a chance on those, but not at a retail price of $190, man. I might have to wait till those drop. And I look at those and I feel like those are going to be shoes that are going to be sitting, man. So that's definitely outlet and clearance bound, in my opinion. Now, the next shoe that you guys sent me was a fucking banger. The problem was that when you sent, the person that sent it to me sent me the white version, and the white version was like, again, I'm not a big fan of all white shoes, and I'm definitely well, I used to be. I am no longer a fan of white Air Force Ones, mainly because I feel like the way they make those Air Force Ones, you wear them 2 or 3 times and the bottom just looks horrible. The outsole just gets really nasty, and I just don't like it, man. So, you know, I've done away with my love for all white Air Force Ones. So when I seen it, I was like, but when I typed the actual name in, and this is the Nike Air Force One Have a Nice Day, unfortunately no release information available, I seen that there was a pink version. Now this is a pink upper, suede on the upper, and it's got that huge smiley face, as well as the branding for the Have a Nice Day on the tongue, and this was instant. Now that outsole reminds me of the linens, that real pinkish on the bottom. I love it. Oh, I fucking love it, man. So these are definitely 100% a must cop. I'm just not sure on if it's a must cop day of, or if it's something that I'll wait till it hits clearance, because shit like this definitely hits clearance. But the problem is how limited will this be? So if it's something that's super limited, then I'll go out of my way to try to obtain it. But if it's something that I see that, you know, it's not limited, it's just a GR release, I probably wait till the price drops and then scoop it up on the back end. But this one, out of what you guys sent me, about 5 sneakers, 1 2 3 4 5, yeah, out of 5 sneakers that you guys sent me, this one was gotta have it. Last up is the Nike Air Max 95 colorway habanero red, black, white. This is a retail price of $160, and I'm almost 100% sure this is already in store. I didn't see anything about a release date, so I'm assuming that that's because they are available now in stores. And you know, these are cool. I'm not a huge fan of 95s, but I like the red. I like how the particular panels transition into darker reds, with a wine being at the very bottom, and then that black outsole to just really clean it up, man. It's a really clean sneaker, man, for those that are into Air Max 95s. Would it be something that, you know, I'd be going out of my way to get? Probably not, man. Not at a retail price of $160. I'd rather wait to see if those hit like outlets or stuff like that, and then maybe grab it on the back end. And hopefully you guys are noticing me stating that a lot of this stuff I wouldn't pay retail for. You know, a lot of this stuff is not really worth paying retail for, especially with how Nike does its system of taking products and sending it to the outlets and sending it to clearance. And the area that I live in Florida, we have it all. We have outlets and we have clearance stores. So it's almost 100% sure. I'm almost 100% sure that those shoes will hit outlets and will hit clearance. So why would I fiend to pay $160 to do what? To put it in a clear case and it sit there until I see it at the outlet for half the price? Or, you know, even at 75% of the price, of the retail price that's still good. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me, man. I'm a bargain shopper, man. Not everybody's the same, and I don't knock anybody for their hustle or how they go about things. But I want to go ahead and finish off the video real quick. These were just shoes that you guys asked opinions about, and I had nothing better to do, so why not create this content for you guys? But there was something that you did send me that had me extremely interested, and that is this new collaboration that people are saying Virgil has put his stamp of approval on. I'm not sure if Virgil's the main designer on this item. I definitely got to do a little bit more research. Definitely get in the comments, let me know what you think. But how are we feeling about these? How are we feeling about these Louis Vuittons? I know a lot of people are going to be like, ooh, I want them. Oh, it's a must cop. Definitely, I'm sure they're going to be limited, so everyone's going to be going after them. But just be very clear that you are really just hunting an Osiris skateboard shoe from back in the day. You know, let's be honest, man. You know, at what point in time do we hold a designer accountable for a product? Let's say Virgil did come out with this 100%. And again, I'm doing this real quick off the hip. I'm not 100% on what this collaboration, who's part of this collaboration, but the information that got sent to me said that Virgil was back in this, or it was Virgil's design. Let's be honest, man. You know, when do we actually hold the designer accountable for producing something from scratch? You know what I'm saying? Now, this is my whole thing. If we're talking about me, then yeah, I can maybe take something and reflip it and then put it out, and you know, you guys look at it and critique it. But for someone like Virgil that is now become such a mainstream name, that is getting all the success that he's getting, when do we hold him accountable for actually creating a brand new product and not taking something and mimicking something else? Because that's really what I've noticed from a lot of designers. They're really just mimicking other things. It's sort of like a rapper. At what point in time do you stop sampling other people's stuff and you create something new that maybe later on someone can sample from you? You know what I'm saying? So when I seen the collaboration, the first thing I thought, because when I first seen it, it was all purple and I didn't really notice the Louis Vuitton, and I was like, what the hell is this nigga making skateboard sneakers? And then I noticed the Louis Vuitton and I was like, oh no, don't tell me that that's what you're giving to the public. But shout outs to Virgil, man. You know, Virgil's doing his thing. I don't want to come across as hating or nothing like that, because I definitely wouldn't mind being in Virgil's position. But let's be honest, these are skateboard sneakers, man. If you're looking at these and you're looking at a picture of an Osiris skateboard sneaker from a few years ago, let's be honest, you must only like the designer. You can't say that you actually like the shoe because of the branding. Let's be honest. The only difference between these shoes is branding. That's it. They're damn near the same sneaker, and other people are saying that this Louis Vuitton looks like something else. To me, as soon as I seen it, I was like, yeah, that looks like an Osiris skateboard sneaker. So be honest with yourself. Do you like the shoe because it's from Virgil? Do you like the shoe because it's flippable? Do you like the shoe because you could potentially make money off of it? You can't say that, oh, I like that shoe because that shoe is dope, and then turn around and say an Osiris is whack. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thoughts on it, man. And I'm sure more information will surface later, and we could touch on it again later. We might go live either today or tomorrow, and we could definitely touch on this some more. But as of right now, shout outs to Virgil and his new skateboard sneaker at Louis Vuitton. It's really dope, fam. Good job. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. I got a few things I gotta do. I showed you that sample pair of Air Max Penny 1. If anyone's interested, definitely touch base on the website. Website is in the description below. A few other things have been updated to the website, so if you're interested, definitely cop. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Social media platforms on the screen, so be sure to follow me on any one of those. Love you guys, and until the next video, everybody stay up, stay fresh. Peace.